Let me show you how to make fluffy, gooey, melt in your mouth cinnamon rolls. Three-fourths of a cup of warm milk, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then we're going to whisk this together. I'm going to do a packet of yeast. I do the instant yeast. Now I'm going to cover it and I'm going to let it sit for about 10 minutes so it can get nice and frothy. That's what it should look like. Everything else we add at this point is going to be at room temperature. So our eggs, our sour cream, and our butter all need to be at room temperature. And about a half cup of sugar, 1 stick of butter, a half cup of sour cream, 2 room temperature eggs. We're going to whisk all that together. Then when that's whisked together, we're going to do a tablespoon of vanilla and just stir that in lightly. And we need 4.5 cups of bread flour. I'm going to add mine in a half cup at a time. Okay, so to get this off easier, I went ahead and wet my hands. And I'm just gonna pull the dough off. Yes, baby. You got it? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grease my bowl.
My sister does, and I make it dough. Mom. But Mom is headaching.
What are you doing?
I'm making it dough.
What are you making?
I'm making the dough.
Wow. So we have, I don't try to speed up the proofing process because that's what makes your cinnamon rolls come out really fluffy. Okay, so the filling is pretty easy and I don't measure anything, so just bear with me. But we're going to do 2 sticks of butter. This is about a cup of brown sugar in this one. Probably another cup of light brown. And I'm going to do probably like a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, cinnamon to your heart's desire. Well, that's probably about 2 tablespoons. This is what we're looking like. Oh. I'm also going to butter my baking dish and put brown sugar at the bottom. Okay, after our first proof, our bread's going to look like that. We're going to generously powder our surface, flour our surface, because we do not want the dough to stick to the counter as we're trying to roll it up. There it is. She's beautiful. All right, so that's what it looks like. We're gonna roll it this way. So at this end, I'm gonna leave a little space so I can seal it. Everybody gets so nervous about the rolling part. It's gonna roll up the way it rolls up. It'll puff up just fine and it'll taste beautiful. Don't freak out about the rolling part, okay? We're gonna get a lip, push it over, and then you're gonna pull towards you and roll. Pull towards you and roll. Pull towards you and roll. Now I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to mark where I'm going to cut. There's the middle. There's the middle of that. So at this point, you can put them into your dish and proof them one more time for about 20 to 30 minutes and then bake them, or you can roll them up, stick them on a cookie sheet, and put them in the freezer to freeze them for a later time. If you freeze them, you can just pull them out the night before you want to bake them, stick them in the oven, and by the time you wake up the next morning, they should be ready to go. So when you pull your cinnamon rolls out of the oven, they should look something like this. And then we're going to set our oven to 350. Cover these back up. Sorry, I'm filming with one hand because I'm holding the baby. All right, so our oven is preheated. So I'm gonna grab some heavy cream. I don't know, that's probably a quarter cup heavy cream. And I'm gonna warm it up. Just to take the chill off. Okay. Ooh, wow, don't those look beautiful? So, we're gonna take our heavy cream. There's some left over, that's okay, we're gonna use it. Here are these, we're gonna stick them in the oven for about 22 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna do powdered sugar, quite a bit of it, a little bit of syrup, about a tablespoon, just a splash of vanilla, tiny bit, a small dollop of sour cream, or splash of heavy cream. And here's what they look like when they come out of the oven.
if she was